Welcome to Subramani. I don't know whether to call this video why you need an advisor, or call it why I can't be your advisor, or rather why I use an advisor, right? All these questions I'm trying to answer here. So first of all, please try to understand that when people like me, a financial blogger or a financial journalist, when we talk in generic terms. Equities will make money in the long run. This is like saying it means nothing to you from a specific person's point of view. Let's say from here to 10 years from now, that is 2031, equities actually loses money. It can happen over a 10-year period. Markets can lose money. It means I have been wrong for that 10-year period, but when I say long run, you don't even know whether I mean 10 years or 100 years, right? So there is this problem of being able to give only generic advice on the blog or on my blog, or if I am writing an article for somebody. I'm just not able to give you very specific advice, and an advisor's job is to give you very specific advice. Like he can tell you, yes, equities make money in the long run. However, in your case, you're likely to need money after 2 years, 3 years, 7 years, and 10 years. Therefore, you cannot keep the money in equity. You have to keep money in perhaps a debt fund, and perhaps a small 10% or 15% you keep it in equity, on the understanding that this can be removed only on the 10th year or on the 7th year or even in the 3rd year if the market has given you a very good bull run over the 3-year period. So this specific need will not be removed by meeting the best journalist or the best blogger, because we are here to give generic advice. Make a will. Obviously this is an advice which is applicable to everybody. But what all to include in the will, how, whether you should include your parents in that, whether you should not, what assets should be covered, what should not be covered. You need a financial advisor and a lawyer. Please make no mistake. You need a financial advisor and a lawyer. A financial advisor would tell you the assets which you have, how you have to include, etc. And the lawyer will put it in the proper format and get it notarized for you. Right? So please understand each person's role. My role is to push you into some action, saying that you need to take a will, right? Then there is somebody who has to actually sit with you and do it, because you will watch this video and say, oh, so correct here, we must make a will. And then you will have your breakfast or your lunch, depending on what time you're seeing this, and then you will forget this, right? So that person has to handhold you and make you do it. And you will do this only when you have the wisdom that it has to be done. You will not do it just because I told you in a video, right? So let me give you a simple example. When you are brought up in India, whichever part of the country you are, if you are a Hindu, you have definitely been told that the goddess of learning is Saraswati, right? And you have been believing that I need Saraswati's blessings, which is true. But let me complete the story. Saraswati's blessings are good to start with. You know smoking is bad for health. You know you should be doing an investment. You know that you should be doing an SIP of at least 2,000 rupees at the start of your career, and maybe 5.5 lakh rupees at the end of your career. You know all this, right? That is the job of Saraswati. That is the job which a blogger or a financial journalist or somebody can do. That's all the Saraswati job, provided you take the trouble to watch this video, or write something which I write, or read something which somebody else writes. Something you have to read. There is so much of articles, so many articles available, so much of data available, international, national, domestic, everything is available, right? The question is for you to read it and know it. The minute you know that you have to take a term insurance, the buying process has started in your head. So Saraswati has said, now I have initiated this guy to buying a term insurance. After that, you need the second god, and that god in Ramayana is Hanuman. It is Hanuman's job as a guru to make sure that you do it. So you need a coach, right? So very, very philosophically put, The job of the guru is to take the Atma to the Paramatma. So making sure that the Atma and the Paramatma meet, between Sita and Ram meeting, that is the job of the guru. Now the guru in you, the guru that you have has to call you up at 6 a.m. and say, sir, today go for a running, madam, today go for a running, right? So do some exercises. Why don't you do, okay, you want to take a break today, let's do it tomorrow. That person has to push you and say, term insurance ka kya hua, term insurance ka kya hua. For pushing you, he needs that financial incentive. So there will be a financial incentive. Nobody is here to do you a favor. There are a few people who have perhaps achieved what they want in life, and therefore they may be doing it free or for whatever reasons, right? We don't get into that, but you need that guru. That guru in Hindu mythology is Hanuman, and you will actually do it only when the goddess of wisdom smiles on you. Only when Parvati smiles on you and says, Acha ye kar do, will you do it. Otherwise, you know it, you have read about term insurance, you have done everything, but you have not taken term insurance, you have not taken an annuity, you have not taken an index fund, you have not done anything, you know everything, sab janta hai, but kuch kiya nahi hai. Then the guru steps in. The guru makes you actually do it, and you will do it only when goddess of wisdom, Parvati, smiles on you. Now what I am trying to do is, whether it is a blogger or whether it is a magazine writer or a television show, it doesn't really matter. That person is going to only fulfill the job of Saraswati. Now, you cannot come and ask me online, I have invested in this fund, is it a good fund? I have no clue. Every fund is a good fund, bad fund, depending on many things. The question which you are correctly asking me is this suitable for me? Suitability test is something which an author cannot do. If people pretend that they can write newsletters and create videos and force you to do things, it is impossible. Or it may work for you, it may not work for me, it may work for many people, it may not work for some people. Now, when the person asking me is and does not like my language or feels very insulting if I tell him itna bhi nahi aata hai kya, or something like that, I don't know how that person will react. I don't want that person to go and say I will never do investing or something like that. I don't want to. So if I don't know you, I can't give you advice. I am very clear that I will not make videos or paid content unless I know the audience. Yes, I know I'm addressing neurosurgeons. Yes, I know I'm addressing cardiac surgeons. Yes, I know I'm addressing financial advisors. Yes, I know I'm addressing bank managers. Then I know homogeneously whom I'm addressing. If I don't know that, if I don't know who is going to watch which video at what time, in what state of mind, I'm not willing to say that watching this video will make you a great investor. It cannot. I'm saying something very simple. Watch my videos. Love me, hate me, like me, it doesn't really matter. I'm not trying to make money by doing these videos. Most importantly, don't trust me, that's great, but start checking out everything that you get. Why is this person doing anything free? I mean, is there something called a free website and a free blog or a free vlog? I don't know, right? I am not trying to make money from you, but I'm very happy that you're giving me this 7 minutes or 10 minutes for this video. I'm very happy that you're doing that. Am I trying to tell you that I'm doing it free? Well, not exactly. I still make money by Google Ads, which is about $20 a day, right? So that is, I mean, you can, it's subject to audit. It will not be more than $20 a day. It will only be less than $20 a day. So yes, I am making money, but there is no other product that I have to sell. Of course, my books are there, which is on display. If you buy it, great. If you don't buy it, great. Doesn't really matter. Even the publisher has changed now. So it doesn't really matter as to what I do on my blog or my vlog. I cannot be your personal advisor, and I know that you need a personal advisor because of the questions that you ask. Is this fund good? Is this fund bad? Should I be in a dynamic asset allocation fund? Should I be here? These are not questions which a writer or a blogger can answer. This is only what an advisor can answer. So please understand our roles. I am at best doing Saraswati's role. You need a Hanuman. So when you don't look for a Hanuman in this blog, you will not find it. I am not interested in doing it, so I cannot do it. And I'm not even qualified as per SEBI. So I can't do it. Thank you.